lying on the sand, watching seabirds fly, wishing there would be someone waiting home for me. Something's telling me it might be you. It's telling me it might be you. All of my life.
Hi. Thursday. We are on Thursday. It feels like it was just last Thursday, so time is a-flying, but not really. Welcome back to Your Welcome. It's nice to see everybody. I mean, I can't see you, but like if we were in a live studio audience, I would be able to like, nice to see everybody. So it's nice to see everybody that I think is watching. So that's really great. So that song, Might Be You, one of my favorites, Stephen Bishop, and one of my favorite movies, Tootsie, you know? First time we ever kind of saw someone dressing up as a woman, but for the cause of a job, as opposed to the opposite direction, right? So that's kind of cool. It made me also think of, you know, the falling in love singing songs together. Has anyone seen the new Bachelor? Because here's the thing, I have to touch on this. The Bachelor is ridiculous anyway, but it sucks us in. You can't help it because there's always some crazy girl that's always crying from the moment they get out of the limo. They meet you. Oh, we've met and I've smelt your breath for 3 seconds, and 5 minutes later I'm crying because I'm so much in love with you. What? So we just met. I could have given you a breath mint. I mean, that's about as much as we got close to, right? So this new one is with music, which, you know, Richard and I should have been on that one. But we would have to fake that we didn't know each other and then fallen in love. But then that would have been weird. Like, what would have been our, like, love solo? Him banging on the drums while I'm singing, like, and he'd just do the same thing back with his drums. Like, it would be kind of weird, but it would be kind of funny. Anyway, if anyone has seen this train wreck of a show, it was just on last week, and there's only 5 more episodes. So basically, 6 episodes of them falling in love and making music, and yet there's already one girl like cried, like, how can I sing a love song with someone when I'm not in love? Like, what? Like, you just met. Like, this is what I don't get. The scenes for what's coming up this week is that there was a cheating scandal, but again, this is all filmed. So it's 6 weeks, which means it was really probably only filmed for 4 weeks because there's 6 episodes. Because let's be honest, they have to stretch it out. Like, how much time did you really have to fall in love? Like, I want to go to be like one of the producers or a wardrobe change person or a you need a little bit more chapstick gal. I want to be a fly on the wall to really see how the falling in love happens. Because I believe in love at first sight. I do believe that happens. But is everybody falling in love? Like, just like the regular Bachelor. Like, I knew it was my husband as soon as I walked out of that limo. Well, no, you didn't. Let's. It's a little bit of writer's embellishment. Let's be honest. Because if that were the case, we'd be crying every time we left the convenience store because the clerk paid better attention to the gal that came in after us. You know what I mean? Like, let's just, come on. So I think we should put that one on the table. I'm actually going to do a shout out today. Birthday shout out to my cousin Carlin, which is why I'm wearing this flower in my hair. We just got off of a Zoom. We were all invited to do this Zoom for her birthday, and there was like 30 people on the Zoom, which was awesome. But the best part is when, you know, people don't know how to get on the Zoom, so you just see it black, but they're yelling stuff out like, I can't see anybody. And you're like, just press the button. And they're like, where is everybody? Can you hear me? It's like, no, we can hear you. You just got to press the button. So that went on for about good 20 minutes. So that was fun because, you know, what do? It's like when they talk about when you used to have answering machines and the amount of times you would record yourself and like how many times I redid my answering machine. I hate the sound of my own voice anyway. I'm sure as many other people do. But when you listen to it recorded back to you on your own machine, you're like, oh, I we're all set. I just broke up with you in my mind, and I really can't because you're me and I'm you. But you know what I mean? Like, it just is one of those things. And so, there's that. There was a weird hand exchange going on here today. The mailman came and couldn't fit the thing into the mailbox, the small box from Amazon, and saw me getting in my car to leave. And then he came like charging to the door, and then Richard came out and took it from him. But you could see he was like holding just the edges of the box, so there was no anybody touching anything. I don't know if Dickie sprayed the box down, but I think we're fine. It wasn't our normal mail carrier, but and to all you mail carriers, like, thanks, man. You think about it, like, you're touching everybody's mail and packages. I mean, I would think that is more dangerous than someone getting something sent to them with a, oh, I opened it up and there was an unfamiliar powder in it. Like, I think every day is like that when you touch people's mail nowadays, because you have to be fearful of who has the COVID when they're licking their mail and touching it and stick it in the box. You know what I mean? So you are in danger, and I appreciate you being on those front lines, and I mean that wholeheartedly, 100% wholeheartedly. Happy Thursday with a frosted chachi to everybody. Cheers. That's good. That is a good one today. I'm not gonna lie. It was so good. I want to know if anyone has gone out to Walmart or went on their website to order themselves, or your local gas station, a 2020 bathing suit. Again, like I said, it can also double as a home if you need it. A tent, if you are inducted or if you get accepted to the Outward Bound Survivor program, like my kids got accepted to for the backyard. They haven't actually started yet, but we'll see what the behavior is tonight. They might be out there. You might hear them. Has anyone ever heard a turkey start screaming at like 4 a.m? Because I think I did this, like right outside my window. I was too tired to get out to make sure if that's what it was, but it was odd. It was like I don't know. It's just like I heard a chicken screaming the other day, and I thought, are we desperate times, desperate measures? So we're not leaving to go to the market, so we're just growing out back and grabbing a livestock that we happen to see and thinking it's the mercy of that livestock. I don't know. A lot of bird-like screaming happening in my neighborhood, and not like your typical like crows and chickadees and blue jays and catbirds. Look at me, like I'm a bird watcher. I'm not. I just happen to know those birds because I've had Richard point them out to me. So he's more the bird guy than I am. And what else is going on? I keep hoping we're almost out of this, but I don't feel like we are, unfortunately, any time soon. I hope people took to heart the band information the other day. Again, don't think we don't like suggestions. We like suggestions. We like suggestions if they're appropriate. And when I say appropriate, I mean like let's make it appropriate. Like there are some songs when you're out. I forgot to touch on this yesterday, but when you're listening to a band, listen to the genre, okay? Like if you're listening to a band and most of it sounds like disco, don't go and request Alice in Chains, because it's not going to happen. And then you walk away like we're disappointing you because we're not able to do that. And I apologize, but that's just going to be how it is. Just like if you go see a band that's mostly like Alice in Chains, don't go up and ask, hey, do you know Taste of Honey? Because they're going to be like, what's wrong with you? What? Why? What? Like, have you been listening this whole time, or did you just walk in on the last, end of the drum beat and then was like, oh, wait, I'm going to request a song? So I wanted to circle back to that, like to think about that kind of thing. Yeah. So, haven't still seen a full episode of GH since this whole COVID thing. I was like, oh my God. I was watching it and I was like, there's some stop marks. And then I saw like blue, yellow, and then a whole line of blue. And I said, forget it. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Because I know what's going to be on for the last 30 minutes of my show. And now I'm going to be angry. So I'm going to turn away from that. Again, I'm telling you, you can interrupt a million other things all day. Why? Why Port Charles? There's nothing bad happening in Port Charles right now, other than the fact that COVID keeps interrupting it. I'm just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. I don't know if anyone else has animals. Our beautiful Ruby, our friend Lita down the street is usually her groomer, and she's so wonderful. But since this has happened, we're not bringing the dog to get groomed because they're saying you shouldn't. So the groomer becomes myself or my roommates upstairs. But the roommates upstairs really kind of refuse to do it. But they'll tell me all day how bad she smells, and I'm like, well, then do something. You wash a dog. We don't like to wash a dog. Well, oh, I'm sorry. Did I not tell you that that's not something I feel like doing today? Like, there's a lot of things I do that I don't like to do, okay? Like, I don't like to have to make dinner for you every night. So, therefore, I really don't. I got to be honest, they're very self-sufficient. But if I was that, and I don't like to have to pay bills, but I have to do that, right? Well, I don't like to wash the dog, but that is not you guys are very capable. What are you earning for your keep up there? Nothing. You're laying around on our furniture. You're on your iPads and your whatnots, and you're being fed, and you're cleaning a little bit. Wash the dog. That's your sister. Wash your sister. Because if she was an infant, you'd be like, can I give her a bath? She's so cute. Well, realistically, she's 2.5. So think of her like potty trained and give her a nice bath. Like, right? We just got to change the way we think. Change the way we think. Think of your 2.5-year-old dog as like your 2.5-year-old sister when you wanted to take tubbies with them and take a tub with the dog. Please. That would be a fun thing to videotape, wouldn't it? So, anyway, those are my thoughts today. Not a ton, just those are my thoughts. And I hope that everyone is having a great day. I hope this weird weather of sleet and snow and then rain and then sunshine has not confused us all too much, and that people got to breathe in some fresh air, and you expanded those lungs and let that air out, and breathe in the good and exhale the bad. You know what I mean? That's what we need to be doing. And yeah. Dickie Buck, anything from the back corner today? Just a wave. Just a wave. Oh my God, guess who's coming up the stairs? She just painted. Show us. Let's see what your project was.
No.
She is really her soul is rotten. I think she's got a dark, rotten soul. Because everything's no.
Awesome.
I think she painted a beautiful mirror.
Love the blue.
She said no.
Blue.
She did a beautiful
Yes.
project, and I'm like, let's see it. No.
But no, it's like this table.
Please bring your beautiful dark
That is
soul over
really-
here
you
so we
should
can
bring
see
that
what you
over.
painted.
Yeah,
Come
bring
on.
it over. It's
Please
really
bring it
cool.
over. The whole audience has asked, we bring it over.
No, bring it over.
Ava.
Do it.
The audience is calling for you. Can you hear them?
I think it's in your head. You've
Ava.
gone to the point where
No,
you're hearing
bring it
listen,
over. No,
listen.
do bring that
Seriously, can you cheer? Ava.
All right,
Don't tell me this is my show, Richard. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I'm gonna get green on the floor.
No, just here. Come, turn it. Just turn it right
When it
here.
gets on your rug, I don't want to hear
All
about
right,
it.
listen, mouth. Let's just turn it around for a second. All right. So Ava was doing it. This is what we did. Look at, she painted a mirror that was gold and had a bunch of weird old stickers on it and cleaned it up, and that looks great, honey. It's gonna look beautiful in your room. Nice job.
Leave me alone now.
So we did arts and crafts. We're very proud of her.
That's cool.
And you
It's
don't have.
actually going on the fridge.
And now you don't have a dark soul because you showed up. Guys, she showed up. You guys got to see her for a
No,
second.
you didn't.
So anyway.
Right.
Oh, and then she mouths off. She does have a dark soul. She really doesn't. I love her so much.
The
My
first-
firstborn. So I hope everyone has a nice Thursday. I hope
If you will.
I hope you have a
Just
good
do
night
it.
tonight. I hope everyone sleeps. I did not sleep. This whole sleeping thing is really messing with
Crazy
me.
about my brushes.
And
I only used one of them.
Oh no.
I
we can
hope
do this.
that-
Oh, I just needed
I hope that if anyone is sick, that they're recovering. They're on the other side of it instead of the beginning stages of it, and that we all are sending love and light to everybody that we know that is sick, and for all the people on the front lines appreciating it, like essential workers. I mean, I should be considered an essential worker, but I'm not, and that's fine.
You really.
But Nick Rowe, as we talked about, happy birthday to my cousin Carlin. I love you more than life itself. And thanks for tuning in to You're Welcome. And, excuse you, Ava.
You're not funny.
That was a good one. We're going to end this with something good. All right.
How do I get on my face?
Oh, honey. It's okay. You know what? We're ending up here.
Our members understand social distancing, being prepared, and overcoming challenges. USAA.
Here we go. What had yet to be created. This video is back from when Michael McDonald still had brown hair. That's old. Happy Thursday, guys. From me and the, come on, and the stinky dogs if the kids won't wash. Cheers. We'll see you later. You're welcome.